Baseball. The game of baseball is not a metaphor, and I know it's not really life. The chalky green diamonds, the lovely dusty brown lanes I see from airplanes multiplying around the cities are only neat playing fields. Their structure is not the frame of history carved out of forest. That is not what I see on my ascent. And down in the stadium, the veteran catcher guiding the young pitcher through the innings, the line of concentration between them, that delicate filament is not like the way you are helping me. Only it reminds me, when I strain for analogies, the way a rookie strains for perfection, and the veteran in his wisdom seems to promise it. It glows from his upheld glove. And the man in front of me in the grandstand drinking banana daiquiris from a thermos, continuing through a whole dinner to the aromatic cigar, even as our team is shut out, nearly hitless. He is not like the farmer that Auden speaks of in Bruegel's Icarus, or the four inevitable women-hating drunkards yelling, hugging each other and moving up and down continually for more beer, and the young wife trying to understand what a full count could be to please her husband happy in his old dreams, or the little boy in the Yankees cap already nodding off to sleep against his father, program and popcorn memories sliding into the future, and the old woman from Lincoln, Maine, screaming at the Yankee slugger with wounded knees to break his leg. This is not a microcosm, not even a slice of life. And the terrible slumps, when the greatest hitter mysteriously goes hitless for weeks, or the pitcher's stuff is all junk, who threw like a magician all last month, or the days when our guys look like Senate cops, slipping, bumping each other, then suddenly the play that wasn't humanly possible, the kid we know isn't ready for the big leagues, leaps into the air to catch a ball that should have gone downtown, and coming off the field is hugged and bottom-slapped by the sudden sorcerers, the winning team. The question of what makes a man slump when his form, his eye, his power aren't to blame, this isn't like the bad luck that hounds us, and his frustration in the games, not like our deep rage for disappointing ourselves. The ballpark is an artifact, manicured, safe, seen in an Easter egg, and the order of the ball game, the firm structure with the mystery of accidents always contained, not the wild field we wander in, where I'm trying to recite the rules, to repeat the statistics of the game, and the wind keeps carrying my words away. That's the only poem from my first book that's in here. And it was a breakthrough poem in my writing. It was like one day I was here and the next day I was here. And it came all at once, you know, with little revisions, but they were really little revisions.
Like it wasn't a painstaking composing, it was just...
There was nothing. What the strange thing was, it came out of, you know, a little exercise I sometimes do when I can't write, which is just to thumb through a book and jot down like 8 words that aren't in the same pages or anything. And I don't know anymore what the words were. I mean, I think I could pick out 3 or 4 of them, but they weren't. It wasn't like filament was one of the words. You know, they weren't exciting words. But I was sort of lying on my bed, and I just picked up the pen and started writing. And there was nothing interrupting me, you know, which is also a good thing. So I always think of that. I can hardly take responsibility, credit for that poem, because most of it came. All my life, I had wanted to write a baseball poem, you know, and I thought, if baseball is such an obsession and you're a poet, you shouldn't compartmentalize it out of the arena, you know. But it just happened. You know, and I hadn't even tried before.
It's probably mulling in there all the time.
Yeah, it's the strange thing about being what you think is lazy, is that it's very hard to give yourself credit for having wheels turning that you're not aware of.